Hi, I'm Steve from the UK. I bought the scalar equipment from Spooky about 3 months ago. Just wanted to give you some feedback on the experience I've had with it, because it was just after it arrived, one of my family members was in the late stage terminal cancer, and she was in a very, very poor state. It was quite distressing to see how much pain and discomfort she was in, and she had no energy to do anything. Didn't even have enough energy to stir a spoon in a cup of tea. And so I tried the Spooky setup, the scalar setup, and I had read that you could use it from a molecular point of view by putting some whatever sample that you wanted on the receiver, which was, I put some frankincense oils, some doTERRA frankincense oils on the receiver. But in the middle of the Spooky receiver and the tuner transmitter, I put a photograph and a fingernail of my family member who was suffering, and just set it on. And I got a call an hour later, and the question was, have you any idea where she might be at the moment and what she might be doing? And I said, I don't know. And they said, she's in the garden pruning the roses. I said, what? And they said, yep, whatever it is, something has just given her a little bit of relief from the pain, and so she's now got a little bit more energy to get up and do things. So I was a little bit surprised, thinking it can't be that effective. So I assumed that it had done the job, and then switched it off. And the next day, sure enough, the family member was in the same amount of discomfort and pain and lack of energy. So I put the scalar back on again, put a photograph and a fingernail in between the two, transmitter and receiver, put the frankincense oil on the receiver, and sure enough, 2 or 3 hours, got another phone call, because she was 100 miles, about 100 and 120 miles away from where I am, and saying pretty much the same thing, that all of a sudden she's come back downstairs. She'd been in bed, she was pretty much bedridden all the time, come back downstairs, interacting with other members of the family. So it was just amazing. So we just kept the scalar running pretty much 24/7 in that same setup, and so it's made a huge difference. It got to the point where, though, unfortunately, the family member was extremely old, 84 or 85, I think, but she just didn't want to live in that situation, because she was in very, very late stage cancer, and she just requested that we just let her go. Very upsetting. However, it's nice to see that the scalar machine was actually having an effect at a distance, to the degree that it was giving somebody the chance to interact with other family members, so they could all come along and say their goodbyes, this, that, and the other. So I just wanted to share that with you, because it was quite a profound experience, and not something that any of us were expecting. So I hope that's helpful to somebody else. Okay, thanks.